extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A throw over the middle taken in. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
61, matchbox lights. Regular. One touch.
Mayfield to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Mayfield just getting the play off. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
33. King. Alert. Hurry. Shot.
Mayfield with it once more. He'll hit Jackson complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Mayfield now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw, and it's caught. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Check. 180.
49. Run it. Check.
Hurry.
Hey, alert 3.
On second down, it's Potter, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Hey, Orbit.
Mike, 58, right there. Right here.
Ready.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
They're running it. Check 99.
22 jet bomber. Hey, Echo. 2.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
And logo. Protein spill. Hey, Delta.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And the Browns first down.
180.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
King. Hurry.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Check it backer.
Up. Check 3. Hey, alert 33. Go. I got you.
From the red zone now, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hurry.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, here's Foster. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Topper!
They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's Price, and that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Hey, box drop.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Hey, Charlie.
Check Mike 27. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike 27.
They go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Nelson. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Browns take over first and
That's it,
10.
baby. We got
Their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He's coming. We got double up.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Mayfield now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
King. Up.
He's checking crack. Watch that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. There to get him down defensively, Brian Allen.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's our time.
Regular.
Check it.
Alert.
He's checking. Crash.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Let's go.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line.
6 yards. First down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
foot.
49 to Mike. Watch 49. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hurry, hurry.
49. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. 49. 49, guys. Mike. 49.
Run.
Let's
Hurry.
Let's get off the field, D. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
General West.
Guys, Mike, 49. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hurry. Watch.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Going for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Alert! Hey, high 7.
52. Watch the run.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 1st quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll let it go deep for Foster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Go.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Here it comes. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Now back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Monte Nicholson picks it. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Pick your game.
Hey, Zoo.
52.
Real.
Check tight. Check tight.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hurry! You better be afraid of me.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert!
They'll keep it on the ground. Calhoun. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Recon, 132 fighter. King.
Watch the pass. Whip. Watch the whip.
5.
Mike, 49.
Hey, alert 33.
Check curls. Switch.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
At the 23-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
SOS.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Price. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Bills on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Rush in. Watch the shot. Check that.
They run with Hines. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll try the left side. Price. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
No. X3. 218, chop it. Hey, exit. Fire.
Here's 2nd and 8. Here we go. Caught by Nelson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Begin.
On third down, it's Price. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Bang, 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 bang. Hit it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try the left side. It's Price. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll keep it on the ground. Price. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
49.
Pistol. Point it right.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, hey,
52.
I got it.
And again, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperate. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half,